What is up, welcome back my channel. So today is episode 3 of F1 23 My Team Career Mode. Today is the Australian Grand Prix, and I hope this one's going to be a fun Grand Prix. Last episode 2, the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix was pretty good, and yeah, since then we have went to first place in the driver standings and second place in the team standings, in the constructor standings. Right now we're just going to put an update here. Yeah. We're also getting a new sponsor on our team. Yeah. I'm gonna show you guys right now the standings. So you can see Mercedes is in front of us by 5 points. We're gonna be trying to catch up to them with 5 points in this race. Let's hope we can do that. Okay guys, now we're in qualifying. Let's do this. Yeah. So hope we can get a good lap time in this Australian Grand Prix, guys. Because I have a feeling it's going to be a really tough race, honestly. But let's see. So we got a pretty good first sector. And I think our teammate's right in front of us. I'm not sure, let's see. Daniel Ricciardo in his home race getting the fastest lap. I know qualifying just started, but still it's pretty impressive. Also Lance Stroll getting the fastest lap now. Let's see. I got a pretty fast lap time, but in the end of qualifying we got 5th place. And yeah, not that bad, but could have been better.
We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then. Welcome to Melbourne, and welcome to the Australian sun. We're still getting used to some track revisions here, but the core hasn't changed. This is a beloved classic of the F1 calendar, and it's time for the Australian Grand Prix. We go racing today then in the state of Victoria, where the drivers have 14 corners and 3.28 miles to navigate at an average lap speed of around 120 miles per hour. Close proximity of the barriers make accidents inevitable. Recent history shows us that a safety car is not at all out of the question. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and the smooth operator Carlos Sainz completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Russell, Hamilton, Rodriguez, Fernando Alonso, Leclerc, Perez, Norris, Oscar Piastri, Ricciardo, Gasly, Bottas, Ocon, Stroll, Albon, Tsunoda, Magnussen, Joe, Hulkenberg, Sargent, and Liam Lawson. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. And what would any Grand Prix weekend be without the one and only Natalie Pinkham? Now, can I get your take on Max Verstappen?
What a quality performance. The big question, though, is how does that translate on race day? Can they hold on to that lead? And of course, it's looking very close here today. A lot is going to be riding on those first few corners. And then the question becomes, who can manage their tyres so they're in a good position to push hard towards the end?
Okay guys, we're all ready for this Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go off here in Australia. We're off to a pretty good start here. And we already go into 4th place, and it's 4 wide into turn 1, and I come in first place. We also have here Alonso fighting against Charles Leclerc. Which I think he was in 8th place, no, 7th place, and climbed up to 6th. We also have Ricciardo and Oscar Piastri, which are their home ground. Let's see if they can do good. We have here Daniel Ricciardo. And Lando Norris is trying to chase off to Daniel Ricciardo. Right behind him, he's going to try to get the position. Let's see what happens here. Predicting that obviously there will be a fight because the McLaren's way faster than the AlphaTauri, and I was right. There is a fight here between Daniel Ricciardo and Lando Norris, and Lando Norris obviously won that fight. Xavier Lewis, no, not Lewis, Russell fighting against Max Verstappen and coming back up to 2nd place, but Max will try again to try and get it. We have Alonso passing Sainz, so he passed both Ferraris now. He's gonna try to head for the Mercedes of Lewis Hamilton, see what he can do there. And now I think Pierre Gasly is going to try to challenge Oscar Piastri for the position of the 9th place. And let's see what happens. But if he does try, just be careful because Lando Norris is going to be trying to also get into the points. So let's see how that goes. We have here me and Russell fighting for 1st place. Russell managed to do the switch up a little bit aggressive there. And then we come into the turn here. Continuing in first. Russell again trying to get my position, but I think that turn was it, and he did not manage to get in first place. We're going to be trying to defend it like we did in last race, last time. And we also have here Tsunoda fighting against Granuzo, or Joe, or whatever. Our teammate also in last place. But that's not really important right now. We also have Albon fighting with Ocon here into the turn. Yeah. Yeah, Daniel Ricciardo here in 13th place. He was like, I think, a bit higher up the order, correct me if I'm wrong. And I was right. Norris this managed to catch up to Pierre Gasly. And we have a fight between Alonso and Hamilton, I think. And Pierre Gasly gets his position back into 10th place. Now I'm just going to try to fight it back. Let's see what happens there. And here we have Russell trying to chase after first place, which we are in. He's being a little aggressive, and we go into the grass. And there is a red flag. I know you guys can't see it because it's in the replay, but it's a red flag, and we're gonna restart the race in first place here because of the red flag with new tires, and it slides out, and away we go for the second time here in Australia. And we're starting off in first place. Coming into turn 1 in first place. And there we go. I don't think anyone's gonna pit in this Grand Prix anymore because of that red flag. I don't know what caused it, but it's pretty good for us. And we have here Oscar Piastri fighting against Albon and loses it. So Williams did get some positions from there. Our teammate also went up 2 positions, passing the 2 Alfa Romeos into 20th place. And we have here Fernando Alonso trying to fight for first place. Let's see what happens here in this fight here. We also have here Sergio Perez trying to catch up to Pierre Gasly. Let's see what happens in this. I think he's gonna get him in the next turn here. He's gonna come from the outside into the inside, maybe. He goes in turn from the outside into the inside, and he manages to get 8th place. I think the 2 McLarens will try to chase after Albon and Gasly, because McLaren should be doing way better than this right now. Let's see. Let's just see. Especially here, Oscar Piastri, which is in front of Lando Norris. It's his home race, so he should be trying to chase after at least some points. We all know that they have the car for that, because McLaren has been doing really well this season, getting in these last 2 races 2 podiums. So let's see if they can carry that momentum, which doesn't look like it right now, but let's see what they can do here. Our teammate just got passed into second last place here from Bottas. Yeah, that sucks, but let's see what happens. So right now we have the two Mercedes that will chase after the Aston Martin of Fernando Alonso to get into a podium. But let's see if they can do that. Still, the two McLarens chasing after the Williams to get into some points. So far, it's not being a really good race for them, but let's see what happens. Now we have Lando Norris trying to get up in 11th place because his teammate was being a little bit slow, and he did manage here to overtake his teammate Oscar Piastri. And maybe here there's a huge fight here for the top 5, but here we have Hamilton was fighting with Leclerc, but Leclerc managed to get into 4th place. Anyways, what I was saying was the two McLarens were trying to chase after 10th place. Lando saw that his teammate was slower and overtook him. We also have Russell overtaking Hamilton here. And Piastri got overtook by Stroll. Into turn 1 we have Alonso fighting against Leclerc, and Leclerc manages to get the podium here. See what he can do now to defend it. Now Oscar Piastri trying to chase after Lance Stroll and get into the position he was before. He got overtaken in 12. We have Daniel Ricciardo here in 15th place, which is not very good, but it's good for an AlphaTauri. They're not really doing well. They're not the best car, obviously. And yeah. We also have our teammate coming into 20th place, so that's good for them. Max Verstappen managing to overtake us into turn 1. But we got that position back. And we have a lot of overtakes here happening. Lewis Hamilton fighting against Sergio Perez, which manages to overtake us there. To overtake Lewis Hamilton. Max Verstappen will try to overtake us later, I think in 1 or 2 laps, but let's see how that goes. Hamilton will try to chase after Sergio Perez, but I don't know if he can reach the Red Bull. Let's see if he manages though. And we have me and Leclerc fighting here, a little bit aggressively, but we managed to continue in first. And I was trying to chase after Pierre Gasly. Into turn 1, he's gonna try to fight him, but he didn't manage here. Just have here Ocon. And Daniel Ricciardo here. here in lap 13. Charles Leclerc is gonna try to fight us here in this DRS zone. A little bit aggressive also. We were being a little bit aggressive this time, but we're gonna try to take the position back. We go from the inside. Leclerc being aggressive to keep the position, but we get it, and he loses 2 positions from there, making Russell come into the podium here. Oscar Piastri trying to chase after Pierre Gasly. Charles overtook both of them. Oscar Piastri overtaking back his teammate Lando Norris. Try to get at some point by overtaking Pierre Gasly, but let's see if that works out. And we have our teammate with an engine failure in lap 14. He's out of the race by an engine failure there. And now it's up to us to win this Grand Prix. It's not like he was doing really much, to be honest. But that kind of sucks. Our teammate doesn't even manage to finish the Grand Prix here. But we are in the last lap here, and we're gonna finish this Grand Prix hopefully in first place. Let's see how we get there. And we drift a little off. The tires are wearing a lot now. They're showing the wear, and we're gonna try to win this Grand Prix here, even with all this wear. In a way, that my teammate might have helped us here, because he just DNF'd. So that means the area that he DNF'd, if we continue in first place, it's gonna be a yellow flag in that area, so no one can overtake us, which means we can get a pretty comfortable lead and maybe win the race. And here is the yellow flag, and like I said, it gives us a little bit of a lead there. We're still gonna be fighting Alonso into the last few turns. We let him get through into first place, but we're gonna take the inside line and scare him off a little bit. No contact, but scare him off. And coming into the turn here, we drift off a little bit from the tires, being a little bit weared out, and we come in to win the Australian Grand Prix. It's 2 wins in a row, guys. What an episode this has been. Us in first, second Alonso, and third place comes Leclerc. What a win this has been. I just want to say, guys, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one.